From KwaZulu-Natal, we take you to Inanda in Durban, where the eThekwini municipality is yet to finalize a multi-million rand housing project. 83 million rand has already been invested in the Namibia Stop 8 housing project that was due to be completed last year. Only 2 houses have been built so far. Okay, let's speak to Karinda Jagmohan. Karinda, I believe you are able to give us more at this hour. What do we know?
Indeed, Dudu, good morning to you. Well, much has been said about this seemingly failed housing project at this time in the media, and after those media reports, there seems to be some action on the ground that has even surprised our contact here today, who was part of an oversight committee in May that came here and saw little to no action being taken on this multi-million rand housing project. I'm holding the council meeting minutes here, which explains that this project was commissioned in 2019 with the completion date set for 2022. That would see just over 300 housing units being built here for the residents who were previously living in informal structures at the site. They were then moved to a transit camp nearby. We'll take you there in the next hour. But in May 2022, of course, this province had went through a number of disasters, including, of course, the COVID-19 pandemic, the unrest in 2021, and the April 2022 floods. That is why another extension was requested for this project to complete it on the 26th of June. That's next week, and yet there's still only 2 houses. In May, that was last month, another request was made to extend this project to December next year, but also to further invest 43 million rand into this. And that has caused a concern for opposition parties who have requested the extension not only for the time, they say that's understandable, but for the money. Let's speak to Councillor Zamani Kuzwai. So thanks for speaking to us. Let's talk about this additional 43 million rand. Tell me about how the money so far has been spent, the 83 million rand, and what you see around us.
Thanks, Karinda, and your viewers. Look, it's very concerning. When you look at the project itself, it's an indication that nothing has been done. When this thing was tabled at the committee, I was so concerned that after so much money has been spent and time, remember last year they asked an extension up until the 26th of June. Then that extension was no cost involved in it. Now the second extension, which is going to be from now up until December, now there's 43 million rand involved. That 43 million rand is just excluding VAT. So the reality is that it's 47 to 49 million rand, the actual money that they want. Now, the concern that we have, we requested the chairperson that we need to have an oversight on this item. That item must be deferred. The item was deferred, then the oversight was granted. When we came here, the first side that on that other side, you can see there's no road. They're actually saying the 70% of this project is done because of the infrastructure and roads. There's no road. You can see these are just the pathways for construction's car to pass. But yes, you can see some manholes. But I'm not convinced that 70%. With my understanding of the project, I'm not convinced, totally convinced. When we came here end of May, these 3 sites here were new. You can see that it was done day before because they know that the committee is coming. Across them, you can see now there's like 6 houses. Only that house, the finished one that was here, and the second one on the other side. So you could then ask yourself that for all this period of time, what these guys were busy doing.
You said you were also surprised to see this new construction here. It's the first time you're seeing it. What do you think has happened since you visited here in May and today when you come here again with the media? Look,
let me first thank the power of the media, because when we came here, a lot of media houses were interested. They came and see. They can attest. This is the first time I'm seeing these houses. The slab were there. It's the first time. It shows that there's a progress. But I'm not so sure whether that progress is included in that initial budget, or it's because of the new 43 million rand, because it's already passed now in last council. But I don't think that's new budget. Maybe it should be can be used, and maybe the next financial year or so. It's very concerning that we still want the report. We want the report of why Why so much time? Because they said it's the challenges. The challenges that they're telling us, they're saying it's COVID and it's a flood. When you look around this area, the floods didn't affect this area that much. They didn't affect the area, so I'm not sure why the floods are being mentioned. Then the COVID, I'll say yes. But my question, the COVID is only the time, not the money. The extension of time of the COVID, then I'll understand that side of it. But the funds, the financial side of it, I totally disagree with that, yes.
Councillor, thank you for your time. We're going to also speak to you again in the next hour, but at that time to discuss the impact of the delay in this housing project on the people who were supposed to actually come live in these houses. So, of course, we know so far 83 million rand has been spent. The municipality said it was spent on roads, but there is no actual tarred roads here, sewer lines as well. And so the concern right now is, well, why is there an extension of 43 million rand, and how is that money going to be spent? And that is why the opposition councillor here is asking for a report into that money. We'll give you another update in the next hour. Going to speak to those who have moved to a transit camp in 2019, still waiting to receive their promised houses here.
Karinda Jagmohan, thank you very much for that report.